So I'm just gonna do a quick swatch video. This is the NSI Cream Polish Gel Collection number 9. It's HEMA-Free and it has the most amazing brush. So let me just show you the colors. Haven't even got into this one yet, so I thought I should share it with you guys. So this little brush that comes in this kit, like I'm a gel junkie and a brush junkie to boot. This little brush, I don't know if you can see it there, it is so soft. Can you see that? And so sharp. It just makes color application so nice. I was pumped when we got these in and I tried my first one. I was like, I just want this brush. So let me just get right to swatching and so you can see how these work. So I'm gonna start with the gray. It's kind of a gray with some purpley undertones. And then we have like a mulberry, like mauvey color, then more of a dusty rose, and then a pink, and then a really cool like hollow glitter that looks pretty chunky with some little ones in there. So I'm gonna go work my way this way and then do the glitter one last because glitter gets in your brush and you know how that goes. So what I find with these is you can kind of just, you can paint and it'll pick up a little bit. You can use a little more pressure if you want, but I just find that to get them started, if I just kind of load my brush this way and pick up a little, then I can go in here and just paint it on. Oh, I got some dust on my swatch stick. So you don't need a whole bunch. They go on nice and thin. I'm using clear swatch sticks, which aren't my favorite because it shows every little brush stroke for you, but this is gonna give you an idea of how these work. I better clean that fuzz off my brush. Try again. Pick up a little more. As far as cure times, I use the dual lamp from NSI and I like to cure mine all, like I cure everything. I just stick their hand in the lamp. I don't do 30 seconds, I don't do 60 seconds. I just stick their hand in the lamp because I'd rather cure more than cure less. So this is the gray in one coat. You can see a little bit, it's a little thin over here, but this side is covering really nice. I would probably do 2 just to make sure that I've got the coverage that I want. So that's the gray. Stick that in my light. Turn it on. And then we're gonna do this mulberry color. Sorry. And same thing, we're gonna start just kind of picking it up. This one's a little softer than the gray one, you can see. So it must have to do with the pigments and that they're putting in these to make these colors. So this one's going on beautifully in one coat. You can see how nice and soft this brush is. You have to pick up enough color that you're gonna evenly cover your nail. You can't be scraping it across and trying to stretch all your color out. Not that you have to pile it on either, but you need to use a nice size amount. These colors should last, well, I mean, unless they turn out to be yours and your client's favorites, they should last really well because you really don't need that much to get good coverage. There's a mulberry color. It's showing up a little bit red on my camera, so hopefully it's showing better for you guys. So there's our mulberry color. Sorry, and we'll grab another one. Turn my light back on because we're gonna be light. All the lights. Clean my color off. And that's how I clean all of my color brushes. Normally, actually, what I should tell you is before I start using a brush like this, what I would normally do is I would start it with some clear gel just to, keep it nice and soft so that when I put it away, it's gonna still be like that when I take it out. So there's our mulberry. Now we're gonna start with this dusty rose. And I should mention too, my room in here is not hot, but it's not cold either, so it's just a nice temperature. So this is a dusty rose. We probably won't start seeing any issues really until we get into that paler pink, but I find that pale pinks are often like that. So you can see how you just apply this with this nice soft brush and it just goes on so nice and thin. Sorry, shouldn't be taking little swipes at the end of my nail. Long smooth strokes so we get nice finish. Except for right there. So here's our dusty rose color, and that's in one coat too, and it's covering quite nice. Like I said, when we first got these, I was a little skeptical because solid, but they surprised me and they've been really great. So I just wanted to share that with all of you. I know I see a lot of you looking at them and you're not really sure, but I'm telling you, these colors, they work so well. And they're also bringing them out in individual colors too, but whoops, losing the hair on my brush. There we go. So here we're going to start with this baby pink. Lots of times with paler colors like this, you end up with lots of low spots, lots of streaks, because they're white based and they're just kind of a bugger to work with. This one you're definitely going to need to do too. I always do, just because I feel like I get the best, my color looks the most like the jar. So that is one coat of this baby pink. The second one would totally fill in any of those low spots that you have. And this one is not gonna look, it looks like it's not gonna be that much of a nightmare to work with, like some pinks can be. So that's a really nice pink. Hopefully you're able to pick up that color on the camera. And now lastly, we have this silver glitter. So I'm going to use this brush. Lots of you will change out your brushes, and that's okay too, but just for ease, I'm just going to pick up, oh, this one's quite a bit thicker, so I'm going to have to use a little more pressure to kind of dig in there and get some of my glitter, but it looks pretty cool. Let me get it laid down. I'm going to have to pet this around a little bit so I can drag it back and forth where I want it. With this one, it's looking like you're going to have to kind of manipulate and move some of your glitters around. It's probably hard to see on camera, but it's not as bad to use as I thought it might be. You're going to have to cap it, I would say, once you're done. I don't know if you can see. I'll try and turn on its side. There's a few that are kind of standing up, so I would probably put a thin layer of like a clear builder or something over top of that to get it to be smooth. But look how fun that color is. So that is collection number 9 from NSI. Just show you the lid again. I'm going to put my brush in here because if I don't, I'm going to get them all mixed up. But I do love those brushes. So collection number 9, solid gel polishes. They also do make for fantastic gel art paints as well. So keep that in mind when you're picking out your colors. They do great little lines, and let's see if I can show you one. I'm going to use this dark one, and I'm going to draw on my glove, because why wouldn't I? Okay, move this out of the way. So you can get super fine lines out of them. See? And that color lasts, right? It's giving you like lots of room. It's not moving while you're working with it. Just to show you. Now I'm just playing to show you that it's not going to move when I'm playing around with these other parts that I've done. And this is on my hot little hand, and I do have hot hands. So if it's not running, and it is a matte surface, so it'd be like if you buffed your nail mat. But they do make really nice little fine lines and stuff. So I think you guys, I think you'll like these. See? Just play. Nice little fine lines. Keep going. And if I did this, there's still quite a bit of paint on that brush to do finer lines still. So they do last a long time. A little goes a long way. So that's the collection number 9 cream gel polish from NSI that's also HEMA-Free.